peekaboo. How do you do? Try to play with my dick, and I'll show you.
Oh
Really
shit, the
hit me
camera's low. You can pretty much see what I'm doing.
off again. When I'll talk to you so you can hear me. I'll talk to you. They're having some generator issues.
Damn it, where's my thing? There. Ugh, I'm gonna throw up. But I've already made it this far. Dude, in that little bit of time we've been gone, I brought in some money, dude.
Hey, Bob. How you doing?
What do you think it is, Shannon? I mean, what do you think it is? Oh, it's on, but it doesn't sound strong.
What's up, Anthony? Oh, Anthony Lester. Huh. Whew. Trying to stay cool. Yeah, here's my problem. It's I'm in Florida and it's snowing right now if you catch my drift.
What?
And it's also fucking 107 degrees outside before the
I'll
field
just
light.
take drinks of hers. I'll just take some drinks of hers unless you already made one.
He said, hell yeah. What's up, Carolina? He says I'm the pillar of sensibility. What's up, Carolina?
Child, come here, baby. Let me have a little sample of your diddle do. We got pineapple and tiger's blood. Tiger's blood. Half blood. Don't get spooky when I'm out at night, dude.
Oh, speak of. Oh, I'm trying so hard not to throw up.
It's not very hippie like music, dude.
No.
Some fucking bullshit. Man, that looks pretty sweet. Thanks, doll. On the house, dude, for the beat.
Yeah.
You know? I said, and it's on the house, too, dude.
Hell yeah. Y'all doing much business? No. Huh? Yeah.
Sniff
Y'all
rat
do
shit?
much business?
Sniff rat shit?
Huh?
You sniff rat shit?
Yeah. 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 Ooh.
Hey, there was 60 milligrams of syrup left.
Hey, you know what's not good? There was 60 milliliters, you mean, which is
I don't
200.
care what it was.
It's 200 milligrams. 200
No, yeah.
milligrams. About
But yeah,
210 milligrams.
it was 2,400 billion milligrams. No big deal.
Yeah.
It was just shy of 2,000 milligrams.
Yeah. And there goes the apple. Now I just can't feel my whole throat and part of my face already. Ugh. I've been arrested none this week or last week. I don't get arrested very much anymore. You know, I'm kind of like the Dos Equis man of incarceration now. I don't always get incarcerated anymore, but when I do, I go up the road. You know what I mean? Like I don't always get incarcerated, but when I do, I mean, I do have a pending case. But see, I feel like this is going to be like the last one I had. The last pending case I got since I got out, like, it was so fucked up and the waters had been so muddied that, like, if I would even, like, if I would have been like, nah, fuck that, I ain't taking no deals, I'll take that shit to trial. It probably would have been dropped the day of the trial. You know what I mean? If I would have pushed it to where they were like, he's really gonna go to trial, and like we fucked up a lot, like you know what I mean, and they'd probably throw it out. But the problem was I had to drive so far to go to court that, like, you know what I mean, it was a whole nother pain in the ass. Like I'd have to either like ride with somebody of questionability themselves or get my mom to take off work. You know what I mean? Because the first time I went down there, I had fucking little mama take me down there. And then the next time I went, Debbie took me, and they offered me time to serve. And I bonded out after like 17 hours, Vibrant. Like, that was the closest thing to a walkthrough I'd ever done. Remember when I told you where I was really dope sick? That one. I did like pretty much a walkthrough. You know what I mean? The closest you can do to a walkthrough and not be rich. Oh, I thought he meant today. Yeah. No, I try not to get arrested that much anymore, dude. I've never been arrested twice in the same day, but I've dealt with the same cops like 7 times in the same day, and then I went to jail, and that's actually the night I was
I'm
just
going to keep
speaking
my
about.
phone charged for credit cards.
I had the cops called on me multiple times, and they kept not wanting to like do the paperwork. You know what I mean? And like, because I mean, it was pretty obvious that if they would have just searched me, they would have probably found drugs. They definitely would have found drugs. And by the end of the night, that's what happened. You know what I mean? It came down to the point where really I just had done a little too much and was just resting it off, and everybody wanted to decide I was dead or whatever and call the cops. And then that dude had also dealt with me like all night long, and he was like, "Fuck this, you're going." But then once he searched me and found the dope, he's like, "What is it?" And if you're gonna ask me what the drugs are, I thought about telling him that it was fake and it was just you know what I mean, it's baking soda, dude. But I figured that wasn't gonna fly, and then he would test it. So I just told him it was cocaine. It definitely was not cocaine, but cocaine was a way better charge. And then by the time like it got to court and everything, I told the fucking lady, I was like, they charged me with cocaine. I didn't even have cocaine. I was like, I can get out of it, right? I was like, tell them they charged me with the wrong drug. Can't do nothing about it now, right? And she's like, well, I can look into it. And then she looks into it. And she's like, they don't have the drugs. She's like, they don't have the drug. Like they were lost in evidence or whatever. And I told Vibrant, I like to think to myself that I killed that cop because, you know what I mean? If I told you it's cocaine and you pocketed it, chances might be that you did a little sniff. And I hope I fucking OD'd the shit out of you, dude, because that was some pretty pure fucking fentanyl. You know what I mean? I don't know that that happened, but I like to think it does. It makes me sleep a little better at night sometimes. But yeah, that one got I did time served on that one. I think I could probably pull off like the same thing. I honestly think they're just never gonna contact me about that current case, and that they'll just keep my bond money is what I think they're gonna do. I mean, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Because if I have to go to court, I'll spend that in bond money anyway. You know? Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
man,
learn
it's
me.
ready for you already, buddy. Here
Have you
comes
ever?
ready for you already, bud. I'll see if I can spin it around for you. I got one for you already, bud.
You got one for me? Oh, let me see, dude.
Oh,
I'm
you'd
on
be
the prowl,
excited right
dude.
now. Oh, you'd be excited right now if
Yeah,
you were here.
does she have like homemade tattoos all over? Because I love that.
Yeah. You'd be like, dude. I think
I've
I'm gonna
tried to
low.
look in your glasses. I've tried to see her in your glasses, but I don't think you're looking at her.
You know, if I see her, if I could turn my phone, but I'll turn the whole phone.
Just hit her with the old my friend
She
thinks you're
hasn't,
beautiful.
she hasn't walked around again. I don't want her to think I'm like taking photographs of her.
That's why I say you could always hit her with the hey, my friend really wants to talk to you.
I don't want to encourage any of that kind of behavior. You know what I
But
mean?
Byron said I honestly think you might pull her, and then she lives close to me, and that'll be a whole problem.
Yeah, I'm not trying to encourage that kind of behavior at the moment. Like,
His for some
I'm telling
reason
you, you
YouTube's
can
being
find it.
stupid today, and it won't let him like flip his camera to front facing and back facing.
Hang on, let me do it, dude. Let me see if I can find her.
So
Alrighty,
I'll
hold
go
on, dude.
find
I'm
her
gonna
for you. Is she wearing pajama pants, dude?
Fancy towel. I want this fancy towel. These boys up here on stage, give me this fancy towel.
Hang on, we're gonna come and get see if we can get a look.
If she's
And
wearing pajama pants and hoop earrings that say Amanda and her name's Jessica, dude, you have to introduce us.
I feel like you would do this for me, but I'm gonna turn the volume down so you don't ruin it for yourself.
You know I would do it for you, dude.
Yes, do it. See, they have all the little stuff. Never mind, you can't stone.
What?
I'm taking a judgment call on that one. If it happens to glance fine, I can show you possibly, but I'm not confident on the age.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's leave that alone. Leave that one alone.
Mistake.
That's right, Carolina. That's why our I had the stickers, Cali Horizons, almost better than boobs, with a nice pair of cartoon titties on it. Because my theory is, I
Walk up
don't
close
care
to
who
it
you
for me.
are, what you are, your gender, your preference, what your thing is. If you see a nice set of tits, you look at them. Even if they're cartoon tits, you'll take a second look, and then you'll be like, I wonder what company's showing tits like that, you know? And you might look up CaliHorizons.com. And that's my whole theory behind the Cali Horizon's almost better than boobs with a nice set of tits.
Yeah, you'd be over there dicking around right now. So I promise.
Yeah. Well, you know, I prefer the older ones, dude. I always have, you know. I prefer older.
This is all on the watchtower. Fucking terrible renditions.
What kind of wingman are you?
You know it. Pick up blue dude.
Uh, have y'all had much business? It doesn't look real full, does it? It's also Friday. It's not Saturday. Saturday morning, you know, Saturday about 10 o'clock will probably be the time.
A little shit. Didn't mean to.
Have y'all sold anything?
Dude, the hippie fest I went to, there was like 10,000 people.
Can you
This
hear
is
me, dude?
fucking.
Did you
This ain't
forget to
shit,
turn me
dude.
back up? Did you forget to turn me back up?
Did I forget what?
I said, did you forget to turn me back up? Have y'all sold anything?
Yeah. No, we haven't even started yet, bro. I'm out here fucking in the heat, busting my
Oh.
asshole doing this. I'm busting my asshole.
That's
All
why
right.
I put you on a pillar instead of a pedestal. Oh, I'm a pillar of the community.
Ow!
Oh,
All
I've been
alone
in rare form
the
too, dude. I've been talking
watchtower.
shit. I had to do a covert deal. I had Debbie pull me up to Walmart, and I ran in Walmart and did the deal with him in Walmart. You know what I mean? Fucking back to my old shenanigans today, dude.
There's a little Mel over here.
What's that, Raymoon? Oh, Raymundo. You know what I really think of when I see your name, dude? Does anybody remember Rocket Power? Remember Raymundo on Rocket Power?
Dude, that was the shittiest version of All on the Watchtower I've ever heard. These are the bands
Well, I
you
mean,
hear
I've
playing
been.
when you. This is what you hear when you're like growing up in the field, like 3 a.m. These are the type of bands you hear, you know. It's
Yeah, the
fucking dark.
fields I hung out at 3 in the morning, bands definitely were not in.
It's fair.
They would have just got shit thrown at them, I think.
My
Like, you know, bunch of hooligan kids in the woods, dude. You don't pull out guitars and shit.
my
Uh,
my ex brother-in-law used to be in a band. He was a pretty good guitar player, but they always had bands around. If you ever hear me say "Dust of a Thousand Years," that was one of their fucking names. I was like, that's the funniest name I've ever heard. The Dust of a Thousand Years.
I'd name my band The Dust of a Thousand Sleepless Nights.
Yeah, baby doll.
Oh,
Wanna
yeah,
come home?
Shadow Star, and we're glad he did. I guess. I mean,
I'm really hot. Okay. No, this is just one I bought a long time ago too. Oh, you found something cold to play him? I fucking pooped in your heart today. Everyone
Welcome
knew
in, old
that
Shadow
I
Star. If anybody
had
hadn't hit the like button, we appreciate it.
Take a shit, take a fucking shit. Everybody take a fucking shit today. But I don't like it. It's so bad that like I don't even know. It takes me like a minute to feel what they're singing. You know, like what are you seeing? John Cougar Mellencamp right now?
Uh, uh, uh. Hey, Jasper. You want to sit in the chair because all my stuff right there. Would you mind? Can't believe you ain't turned the PlayStation on yet, dude. Yeah. What, you're using your old tablet? Your old tablet's better. Yeah.
Pull my nipples up to the bottom of my zone.
Oh, hit the like button. Oh, shit, I don't have the website in the pin comments. Where's my other phone?
It's really hot.
Yeah. He keeps asking what you're eating, Vibrant. Oh, you're showing him mine.
Hey guys, I don't want to melt. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, look at those people over there compared to here. They're in the sun too.
Oh yeah, damn. Oh,
Yeah.
Our city froze on us, didn't it? We lose him. What's everybody got going on in here? Let's see if Vibrant comes back. If not, I might play a game or something with a kid for a little while. Yeah. Everybody left. We'll wait a minute, see if Vibrant comes back, I guess. And he said, I'm still here. I know Anthony left. That's not going to leave me hanging, dude. You know, I'm over here, Lester, thinking real slow thoughts real fast. You know what I mean? Not the best host at the moment. Yeah, fast. My chance and views. Get life sentence then. Beast of dream. Good times. Always good times over here, dude. Always good times. Yeah. Yeah. Still trying to fucking not throw up. I can't feel my fucking half of my face or my throat. If you know what I'm saying. My whole throat's gone. Fucking most of my face may not be there. Yeah. About 4 years. I wish I could say that. I hadn't done it for it, dude. I never really did the shit, but it just, you know what I mean? I've always, you know what I mean? I've always had that shit on deck. Like, that's always been, I can put hands on real good shit at good prices, so I've always moved it. But when I came back from Georgia, like, I wasn't fucking with it. I hadn't talked to my homeboy in fucking, since I'd been back, been like 6, 7 months or something. I'd seen him at the store and shit. He knew I was back around, but he called me. He was like, I still got this shit, right? And I'm like, fucking, yeah. And then started dipping my toes back in it. Yeah, it's very hard to find, you know what I mean? But I've been dealing with this dude since I was 17. And he's from the islands, and that shit comes right off the boat like a family affair. And he's been going on for a long time. And like anything that comes from Mexico, he won't have it because he said, well, somebody that me and him both know got hemmed up. They got caught with like 10 or 11 ounces in the car, and it was powder. He bought his powder. He was moving his powder, and they tested it, and it tested positive for fentanyl. And they don't care how much it tests positive for fentanyl. You know what I mean? They're not going to send that shit and like get percentages. It tests positive for fentanyl. You got 10 ounces of fentanyl. That's a fucking, you know what I mean? That's a whole different charge. They had that much fatty. So like my home was very weird about, you know what I mean? Where it comes from and all, and like it don't get fucked with before I get it. But I still shouldn't fuck around with it, but I do sometimes. Where's Belly Roll? He was just up here, dude. But that's the problem with like dealing with anything these days. Cause like, dude, all the pills and all that shit is pressed anymore, just about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even like I can get bars. Like most of the bars that are going around, I can get bars a bunch of different ways. But I can get bars like straight from Mexico. They're like legit Mexican pharmaceuticals. That's the ones I did have that I was having there for a minute before I started taking the bitches. I had to quit having them. But I can get like most of the bars that you're gonna get. You're getting good ones, good fakes, good replicas. Or there's three different like designer fucking chemical benzos. They're designer benzos. They've apparently been around a long time, but they were always more like a designer, like a more high end, expensive thing. But now, like if you're getting Xanax, that's probably what you're getting. And there's like three different ones, and I can get all three of those, or I can get like the legit Mexican pharmaceutical ones from Mexican pharmacies. But what I'm saying was, even with the benzos, like it's not actual Xanax most of the time. 90% of what's on the streets is not legit. I mean, it's going to give you the same effect, but it's like a designer chemical drug, chemical compound. But it's still benzos, and they're stronger than the real thing. But when you get into like pain pills and shit, it's all fentanyl, dude. Everything's fucking just press fetty these days. And the Toast Malone and Belly Roll show. But it's real. Like I won't even get like you know what I mean. I've had people ask me for perks and shit, and I can get them fucking press ones, but I'm not gonna kill nobody. You know what I mean? That's not my profession anymore, dude. That and I have a horrible problem with that shit. But I don't like to get it pressed into doable amounts. I like to get it in like raw form and enough to kill the whole neighborhood. You know what I mean? That's why I shouldn't fuck with it. I've died on this porch and in the living room in there, dude. Like legit died. Like one time I came back kind of quick. The other time, they thought I was like dead. Like everybody had gave up. They had gave me four Narcans, and I was in the ambulance like with the sheet over my face. Like you know what I mean? They were working on me in the ambulance away from my people, and then they had like gave up, I guess. And I popped two, and like the sheet was on my head, and I pulled it back. And they were like, "Oh shit, he's alive! He's alive!" And they fucking told the guy that went and told my people I was alive. And then that was a that was a shitty day, dude. And then like they had me in this ambulance, and the police got some fucking killer dope. You know what I mean? Because I had went in and weighed like a gram out of what I had, or like a gram and a half, and I had that in my pocket. And so when I died, it was still in there. So they got that, and I'm trying to get out of the ambulance, and they're telling me if you get out of the ambulance, they're gonna charge you with the dope. If you go to the hospital and sign yourself out, they won't charge you with the dope. So I signed myself out off of the gurney in the hallway at the hospital. That was a pretty shitty day. Yeah, try being told that. Like, you were just dead. You know what I mean? You're like trying to get out to try to make sure your people's all right. Your mom's out there crying and shit. And like, yeah, if you walk out that ambulance, you're finna get charged with that trafficking amount of fucking, you know what I mean? Because at the time, I think anything over like a gram was fucking trafficking. It was right when they had really cracked down on that shit. Because everybody was scared to move with that shit, dude. Even before I went to prison, like, I think it was anything over like 2 or 2.5 grams or something was fucking trafficking. It was a scary situation, dude. Fuck, go to pick up an 8 ball and you're looking at fucking doing 20 years and shit. Fucking wild. Fentanyl's dangerous. I tell you, right, don't fuck with any drugs anymore because you're gonna end up doing fentanyl. You know what I mean? And then once you've done enough of it, not realizing you're doing it, then you have to do it, and you'll eventually realize you're doing it, and then you'll just have to get it. You know what I mean? Like, and then you'll be in a fucked up position I was in, dude. Because it's not even really fun to get high on fentanyl, like blues or heroin, like you could like do a bunch and then like go do stuff and like be high while you were doing it and enjoy it and be euphoric. Not fentanyl, dude. Like you fucking hustle out, you get the money to do fentanyl, and then like you do it and you're just fucking like sucking your own dick or completely passed out or you die. You know what I mean? And then when you come back to, you're sick within like like 30 minutes of fucking coming back to. You're like fuck. and then you got to do the whole thing all over again. Like, it's just, there's no fun to it, really. This is you keeping yourself from fucking having the worst flu you ever had in your life by the end of it. It's the worst, dude. You got Ed or ED? Do you have Ed or ED? I call my kid Special Ed because he didn't all the time I would go, yay! He didn't even know who Special Ed was, and he kept going, yay! I said, fucking calm down, Special Ed. So I had to show him Special Ed from Crank Anchors. Explosive diarrhea discharge. Dude, I've had the worst mud butt all day, dude. Like, just straight soft serve ice cream, dog. Just the worst. So I feel your pain, dude. Not explosive diarrhea, I wouldn't say, but. Hey, Jasper! 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 I got one in my bed. Hey, I need you to get the trash can. You have a minute there, bud. Really, I don't care if you have a minute there, bud. I think we might rub that down. Matter of fact, you want to take that and go set it out there on that post in the sun real quick? Just set it up on the post in front of where Grandpa parked. Huh? Yeah, it's nailed to it. Go set out in the sun, let it dry out a little more, and then I'm going to rub it one more time. I think we're going to pull it. I think it's ready. You got an explosive diarrhea in your bed, dude? That's the worst. What?
Or I want to do a full spin like that.
Oh, yeah, we'll see if we can get one, dude. We'll see if we can find one tonight, maybe. Go get the trash can. I'll keep an eye out. You just want one?
Yeah, I have
All right, dude. We'll see if we can get you one. Catch one slipping. Bounce your toes. Anybody pass through, hit the like button, check out the website in the pinned comment. Let me get the thing and take this. Appreciate that there, Anthony. Listen to my dog Anthony Lester. It's his birthday, dude. Don't forget to wish Anthony a happy birthday. Somebody broke my heart today, dude, and told me this is an AI song, and I never realized it, dude. Fucking sounds like it, don't it? Yeah. Hold on. And that's some shit. This song was AI the whole time, and I didn't know it, dude. I still don't really want to believe it.
Okay, build out stories, they fool me. Flashing like long nights in the backseat. Trying to outrun fate, but it changed me. Ain't perfect, I ain't.
What's up, Abigail? Yeah, I'm not sure to tell you the truth. Yeah, I don't know. I believe him now that he said it. I realize I think it is AI, dude. Because I've said it was weird before that it's 9 minutes and it's almost like the same song just twice, but it's 9 minutes long. And then, like, the video really doesn't. It says official video, but like it doesn't. It's not really like him singing the actual words. It's AI. I just fucking didn't want to believe it, dude. It's raining there. It did rain here and it stopped, so now it's just hot as fuck. And on the pain, Lord, in my name, let me storm. Yeah, it's thunderstorm here, dude. It did all the forced jump rains. It did big old fat rain, stinging rain, sideways rain. It didn't come up from underneath yet, but because it was raining like a bitch here and it stopped. And then we were with the Dave City to get in, and we ran right back into it. Dave City, fucking sideways rain, stinging rain. Anyway, dude, one time we were in Miami when a hurricane came. We were down there working. And, of course, crazy Florida people go to the beach when it's raining. Or when there's a fucking hurricane coming. And there was people down at the beach, like, surfing the waves from the hurricane and shit. And my boss man and his old lady were like, well, we want to go to the beach for the hurricane. And I was like, I'm down or whatever. Until we got there, and they got out and walked down the beach. I got out, and I made it about 7 steps, and I said, fuck that. That's that stinging rain. Dude, it felt like a bitch was shooting us with paintballs. I got right back in the truck and smoked cigarettes and blunts and watched from the truck. I said, y'all fucking idiots can walk down the beach, dude. And they were eating shrimp legs. What kind of shrimp, dog? Fucking hell, dude. They laughed like a motherfucker too. When we got back, they told everybody. They said Stone got out of the truck with a blunt lit, made it about 7 steps, and said, "Fuck that, that's stinging rain," and got right back in the truck. That's stinging rain. What are you slowing down for? I hate when they do that shit. Usually there's like a turtle or something in the road, but it makes me feel like motherfuckers scoping me out. I haven't really done anything. Well, I mean, I have, but not to anybody locally in quite a while, dude. It's been years since I really gave motherfuckers reason to do that, and I feel like. Fish shrimp kebab, shrimp stew, shrimp scampi, shrimp and taters, shrimp gumbo, shrimp jambalaya, cocktail shrimp, shrimp chowder, shrimp soup, butterfly shrimp, coconut shrimp, uh, yeah, I'm about out too, dude. Shrimp kebabs. I made shrimp kebabs. Well, actually, I make like the shrimps on the stick, but then she turns them into shrimp fajitas. Like they make like chicken and shrimp, or sometimes just shrimp, but usually it's chicken and shrimp fajitas. club up and then go flower up. Yeah. I try not to piss too many people off. I used to be really good at it, dude. I used to hate to go in convenience stores, dude. I fought a dude in the convenience store one time. I still don't think either one of us really know why we fought. Uh, I'm in the convenience store like with shit in my hand and whatnot at the Circle K. It's like 4 in the morning and we're going to clean a movie theater. It might be like 3 in the morning. And we're going to clean a movie theater. And we stop at the store. I go in and get some shit. And I got all this shit in my hand because I'm getting shit for other people. Anyway, this guy comes through the door. And like when he comes through the door, he just like stops and he looks at me. And I know that look. So I look at him and he continues to look at me. So I started setting my shit down. He's like, "Do I fucking know you?" I said, "I don't know. Do you?" And he said, "You been in Pasco County?" And I said, "Fucking half my life." And we just fucking hit like two bullets because he started to rush me. So I rushed him, dog. And we fucking just smacked into each other in the middle of the Circle K, dude. Fucking throwing down, dog. And my peoples run in and fucking helped me. We pretty much jumped him, but not really. Like, I had it. They just had to get him off of me. You know what I mean? I stole him a couple times and then we ran out. Well, like I said, it was kind of like we kind of just they ran in and they was bigger. They was bigger dudes. They ain't really on that fighting shit, but they were like bigger dudes. And one of them snatched him off and threw him on his back. And I come up, ping, 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 and then we all ran out the store. Yeah, it was one of those. And I have no idea why it happened, what happened. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, just who knows? I'm sure I either did something to him or I looked like somebody that did, and I'm still not sure which. But I don't remember him. I didn't remember him at the time because we're leaving. Fucking didn't get any of the shit from the Circle K. Having to go to a different gas station. My boy's dad's like, "What the fuck was that about?" I was like, "I don't know, dude." He said something about Pasco County, and then we just fucking fought, dude. I don't know. I still don't know. Like, I don't remember him. There was a dude from Pasco County, and like there was a few dudes from county jail that wanted me, but I swear he wasn't one of them that I actually did anything to. I had what up that wanted me because I robbed him in county jail. I was fucking like sneak thieved him too, but really it was a bunch of other motherfuckers was talking about it, and I was like, shit, I didn't need it. Like I was running stores, shit, I didn't need it, but they was all hungry and shit, and I was like, shit, I'll go in there and take that shit. Just watch for me. And then I went in there and took it, and pretty much gave it all away. So when he started like trying to figure out who done it and thought I did it, everybody else just started running in the cell and be like, "You want to fight that little white boy? Fight me." You know what I mean? But really, it was because I just went there and took the shit, and gave it to everybody else. Like, you know, he's like, "Y'all won't walk in there? I'll walk in there. I don't want it. Y'all can have it, but I'll go get it." That was a pretty good one. We appreciate you too, Abigail. But it wasn't that guy. I ended up seeing that guy too another time, but and then there was another guy banged his old lady. And I ended up running him in jail like fucking 10 years later, more than 10 years later, probably. What, that's been like, yeah, probably right around like 10 years, dude. Maybe more. That was because I got out of county. He was still having to go do a bit up the road and shit for robbing kangaroo stores. And he had kind of found out with me being in there, the people I knew in there and shit, the people I was talking to, like he realized that I fucking had really good cocaine at good prices. And he was like, "Dude, fucking, you get out, I'm gonna send my girl, like, if she can get something going, the prices you're talking, dude, like, da 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 da." I was like, "Whatever, dude, you know, from business, business." And I got out, and he sent her over there, dude, and she comes in, and I go to weigh the shit out, and she just hits her knees, dude, while I'm trying to weigh shit out. And then he wanted to kill me for a long time. But then we ended up in jail together, and he was all strung out and dope sick. I beat him up. I didn't want to, though, but he made me do it. Yeah. Hey, you want to talk about a crazy one, dude? They robbed they robbed a kangaroo store, and they run out, and the police are pulling in the parking lot as they're all running out of the store. And she went and got on the hood of the cop car and wouldn't get off the hood until like her old man and the other dudes that just did the robbery made it out of the parking lot, and then she got off the car and let him chase them. That's my type of lady, you know what I mean? What's up, dude? I know that. You didn't know that? He died a couple days ago. You want to know something crazy? that fairy girl that I've been streaming with and stuff, she faked her death, dude. She faked her death. She pretended that she died or something, dude. It was crazy.
Not going on again.
No, dude, I can't have her around. She's nuts. She pretended to die because I wasn't showing her enough attention or something, dude. And then, like, the next day called me again and, like, said that someone else had done it. She's freaking crazy, dude. Ain't that wild? Jasper didn't even believe. He's like, so you're not going to go live with her anymore? uh, yeah, the Trailer Park Sunset. I'm sorry, I forgot to mark it, dude, but it's, I think I forgot to mark your thing of it. If I remember right. At the box somewhere. Uh, that one came with a box and all. Evoke, I think, is the brand of that one. But that's the whole reason I got it. Is because of Trailer Park Sunset with that on the front with the fucking travel trailer, dude.
This is literally your worst nightmare.
Yeah, dude, that shit's good. Um, yeah, it's good. I really like the Auk, but it's like I don't know. They say it's like gassy, diesely. To me, it's just very hazy. Like it's very strong haze. The cross on it is purple haze, amnesia haze, and Afghan Kush. It has very strong flavor though, and if you don't like the flavor, like there's no getting around it because it's so strong. Because I had quit dealing with that farm, like, because they dicked me around, took me forever to get an order from them. And, like, they had done a few things I wasn't happy with, so I just kind of quit dealing with them. But I fucked around and, like, got, like, an alert or something. I happened to click, and I saw Trailer Park Sunset. And I was like, well, dude, I have to buy that. I can't not have Trailer Park Sunset. Yeah. They're good, though, dude. They are good.
Dad.
Whatty?
Oh, the new sprites just came out.
All right, dude. It's live resin. It's live resin. Yeah. Oh, Oliver Tree. They say it's kind of weird though. I guess he like made some like video about uh the record company or whatever. Like he, I don't know, something, and then he died right after that. Hell yeah, dude. I bet that's gonna be good.
Like right when he died, just like didn't he just got off his studio and said that he wasn't making music with his studio, his main studio. Said I'm not making music with you. And then still like a couple days after he died. It's I think what happened.
Pretty crazy, dude.
Because I heard that he was not making music anymore. I was bummed out about that, but then he dies right after.
Yeah, pretty wild, right,
And how
dude?
does two helicopters?
Well, I mean, it's Brazil, dude. They also did. Did you see in Brazil? They do like the bungee jumping thing, and they threw this lady off with just nothing tied to her. They just chucked this lady off a bridge. Yeah, there's been a bunch of shit going on in Brazil.
Oh, and Trump sealed the deal with Iran.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he sealed the deal with Iran, and now they're like the Americans. They stopped to where now Americans can go to like Iran and Iraq now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell we want to go there for, dude?
I want to go there to see the Blood Sea.
All
Okay,
right.
hear me out. It's a sea that's completely red, and the whole place is like it's completely natural.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go. All right, dude. Well, put that on your bucket list. You better start doing good in school, though, dude. Because hustling ain't gonna get you there.
Rainbow, like actually rainbow.
Oh shit.
It's not like fake green. It's real. It's a real place. I think somebody went to it, but like he haven't heard of him in a while. He was at Texas, right? And he went to Iraq.
Oh.
And I think he was a YouTuber. He wasn't very famous, but he went to Iraq and then like stopped posting. I think fucking something happened. That was back in 2018. People were doing crazy shit.
Okay, dude. Well, go play your game, dog. Don't you have sprites to get or something there, dude?
I'm trying to get the new gal.
But pass through, check out the website, the pin comment. See, I'm hot outside right now, dude. Woo! How's everybody doing? It says 0. I don't know if everybody really left or not. I'm guessing old Anthony Lest is still with me, dude. We lost the basses. My kid talking politics ran everybody off, did it? My kid in there fucking supporting Iran or whatever he was talking about. He's pretty smart, dude. Being brought up around me, dog. He's pretty smart. Old Jasper. I'm not playing. Yeah, I'm like, what does anybody want to go there for anyway, dude? But yeah, I want to see the Red Sea. There's pictures of that fucking thing, dude. You don't want to go over there, I promise. But he's a kid. Let him dream, dude. But dude, I, I watched this dude last night, stand up dude. He made me laugh so hard. He said, I'm a girl dad now. I'm a new girl dad, and I watched the movie Taken for the first time as a girl dad. No, dude, I don't. I fucking honestly, I forgot. Let me look. I gotta put an order in. I'm gonna see if I can find it at this new place. I'm pretty sure I can get it. And then, let me see. I'll get back to you for sure. Um, what was that saying? I forget what I was saying. Yeah, we can only hope, dude. I tell him all the time, you know what I mean? If you want to do better shit than what I got going on, you better stay in school, kid. And he's my retirement plan, you know what I mean? Fingers crossed, dude. He'll make enough money to have like a father-in-law suite or buy me a little shack across town or something, you know, keep me away from the wife. What a hope, you know? Yeah, dude. Just fingers crossed. I tell him all the time, like, dude, you are the retirement plan. If you don't do right, dude, we're gonna be hustling together until I die. You know what I mean? Don't do that to us, dude. You know what I mean? But he likes like theater and shit, you know what I mean? And I've noticed a lot in life. Like it's the kids that like you know what I mean, when I was out running around in the thick of shit, it was the kids that were living in the houses, you know what I mean, that I was frequenting and shit. That generally turned out to be good kids, you know what I mean? I mean not all of them, of course, but a lot of them because they see you know what I mean, they see all the bullshit happening all the time. So they just know what the bullshit is and feel no need to involve themselves with it. That's kind of how Jasper's like into theater right now. He's at like some type of whatever arts camp. He like puts on plays and shit. I go watch one today, but the bastards locked me outside, dude. I got there 2 minutes late and fucking had to sit out there. And nobody would open the door until the thing was over, dude. Bullshit. Oh yeah, the movie Taken. Thank you, Blazing Silver. This guy said he said I'm a girl dad and I watched Taken for the first time as a girl dad. And I realized like I hope that shit don't happen to me because like he got on a plane and within 24 hours he was in Europe killing these people. He said part one we'd have a problem with 24 hours. He like paid full money for a flight to Europe, like no stops, no like he didn't have to get the money together. Like that right there is going to be a problem for me. He said if I started in that movie, it would be called Gone Forever. You're never getting that bitch back. Oh yeah, that's kind of the situation I'm in, dude. But we got to go where? God damn it, dude! How much is the funeral going to cost? Fuck. Shit. He said, I don't have funds like that. You just you just paid full price for a straight ticket to Europe? Gone forever. That bitch ain't coming back. Yeah, old Jasper hopefully is going to be the savior of the family, dude. But I was supposed to be the savior before him, so I don't have real high hopes, you know what I mean? How you doing, Blaze? You been doing all right, dude? I mean, I've been around a little bit, but I don't have Liam Neeson skills. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to like steal a car or get someone to steal a car, and then we like hide it for a week, and then go like tint the windows. You know what I mean? Go buy some tint off Amazon. Go fucking limo tint the window. You know what I mean? Shit like that, dude. But like Liam Neeson skills, that's you know what I mean. That's a whole nother thing, dude. Like I don't know that anybody really has those. Like you had to go get like Sean Ryan or the Reaper, or you know what I mean, one of them fucking special ops dudes, man. That's like the guy that I think fucking, you know who I'm talking about? Nick something, the Reaper, they called him, is one of the deadliest snipers in Iraq. Some poor son of a bitch tried to steal his Amazon package. And they had it all on like Ring doorbell, him fucking running out with a pistol, fucking knocking the dude down and shit. Like, is that not the worst fucking, you know what I mean? Is that not like the worst house you could pick? You go to snatch an Amazon package and realize you fucking are at the Reaper's house as he fucking runs out with a sawed-off shotgun and a pistol. Like, fucking judo kicks you in the back. That's like, you know what I mean, back before Chuck Liddell was famous. How many dudes do you think he just wrecked at the bar? You know what I mean? Because Chuck Liddell didn't look like a whole. I mean, if you knew what somebody that knocks you out looks like, Chuck Liddell definitely looks like that. But a lot of people like saw the beer belly. You know what I mean? Imagine him at the bar, everybody's drunk, and you just try Chuck Liddell, dude. What was the one Bat Sarah fucking had this dude in Vegas somewhere? Dude like tried to hit a woman or something and then like tried to attack Matt Sarah, dude. What? You know what I mean? You don't realize? Apparently that man never watched UFC. Because I don't care if I had a gun. Like I'm gonna avoid all altercations with Matt Sarah. You know what I mean? Like was the dude that like tried to like fucking purse snatch a woman or something and oh, what's the dude? John something. That like tall black dude. He fucking fights like a John. Not is it John Jones? I don't think it's John Jones. There's like two Johns. But the one that was that's always getting in trouble for like doing cocaine and not passing drug tests and shit. He like chased down a purse snatcher, dude, like on the way to a fight. Like chased this motherfucker like a mile and fucking beat him up and held him down. Wouldn't that be the worst? Well, I always said when we were planning crimes, dude, back when I did things like that, because I was a planner, but I always knew, like, you know what I mean? We can fucking plan all we want, but that doesn't stop, like, fucking the drunk driver from putting his turn signal on or not putting his turn signal on and running into us right in front of the police, and we got all this shit in the car. You know what I mean? Like, you can never plan for everything, dude. You might do it in front of John Jones. You know what I mean? You just never know, dude. What's up, Evan? That's kind of always, you know what I mean? That's how a lot of people get caught. There was this dude, I believe it was in Tampa. It might not have been in Tampa, but there was this dude, regardless, that it was fucking smart as fuck, dude. He went on like Craigslist and put up an ad that we're gonna pay. It was like a lot of money. This was years ago, and it was like $25 an hour or something. Uh, project to clean up the city. you meet in front of this bank. Everyone who shows up will be hired, and you just have to come dressed in the uniform, so everyone's dressed alike. You'll be reimbursed for it or whatever. And he got like fucking 30, 40 people to show up or whatever, all dressed the same with the hard hat, the dicky thing, the fucking vest or whatever. And he knew that like this truck would pull up, and like I think they were coming out of the bank with a bunch of money to put in the truck or whatever. And he had all these people from Craigslist just standing around dressed exactly like him with like fucking the COVID mask and shit on. And when they came out with the money, he fucking upped and sprayed him with bear mace, grabbed the money and ran. And everybody starts freaking out and running. Everybody's running around looking exactly like him, dude. And he would have got away with that shit, except for he had been going and scoping it out and parking his car like a couple blocks away, and happened to be parking by this homeless man, where like this homeless man's spot that he was always at. And the homeless man was the one that told on him. That was like, I seen him coming, and like he had been coming for days. Like he's in a black fucking whatever. And that's how he ended up getting caught, dude. Like it was such a perfect plan, but he didn't plan on the fucking homeless man. You know what I mean? I would think the homeless man's not gonna say anything, but the homeless man fucked his whole game up, dude. It's a pretty badass plan, though, really. You know what I mean? It was a good plan. You can't account for everything, dude. Dude, fucking kids these days aren't even trying. Did you watch that fucking Julio trial, dude? That Julio Fulio murder thing, dude? He drove his mom's car with the plate on it all the way down there from Jacksonville on flock cameras, and then committed the murder with the fucking plate still on the car. Like, my whole thing is like nobody in there has watched Tommy G. Like nobody that was also a shooter could have stole a Kia in Tampa. You know what I mean? But I digress, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that Julio shit, dude, it was just like at every turn you were like, y'all are not criminals. Like, what the fuck? Y'all might well have just done that on live, you know what I mean? Fuck, dude. You're not playing the game, dude? You want me and you play? Why don't me and you play? All right, Shaw. I think I'm gonna get off, play the game with him for a little while, and I'll get back on. I know, dude. Well, that was the thing for a minute, dude. Them having fucking shootouts and going to blocks on live, strapped up, and shooting it out and shit. Wild as shit, dude. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, I'll be back up shortly. Let me go play with him a little bit before these goddamn degenerate kids steal him from me again, little bastards. We'll see y'all later.